Good morning, this is a Shaman Oracle reading, starting a new reading for this new week. And today is Aries, Taurus, Gemini's reading. And I'm starting with Aries. Welcome, Aries. This is your reading. We start with the Moon and Stars Tarot. And first card that came out is King of Wands. And the King of Wands keywords, they are magnetism, sensuality, and determination. And the meaning of the card is passion. The King is passionate and creative with a magnetic energy. He represents a male influence in the reading. He is strong-willed and always moving forward. He is a leader who naturally takes control with his eye on the prize. His expectations of you are high. Striving for perfection, he freely communicates his ideas while inspiring adventure. This card signifies you following his example, leading to great success within relationships and career prospects. There is a star message to the card. Be generous with your time and passionate with your heart, and others will follow you. Second card of the Moon and Stars Tarot is Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles keywords are recognition, understanding, and teamwork. And the meaning of the card is excitement. There has been a great deal of teamwork and dedication in a situation you have put energy and time into. You get the recognition you deserve after having showcased your abilities and communicated your ideas. This is the time to accept praise. If you are starting out a business venture or any other project, believe in it fully so it can prosper beautifully. If you are single, now is the time to socialize as communication flows. Within relationships, the need to work as a unit is more important at present. There is a moon message to the card. Showcase your skills and give thanks for what you get in reward. Next card is Wisdom Oracle, and the Wisdom Oracle card is called Mending, and the card's essential meanings are forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over again. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. So set yourself free. There is a relationship message. You have come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you are not aware of it. The energy needs to clear, so ask yourself, what must I do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound, so ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. There is a prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty, shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term, sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others, so don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, and especially to yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. There is a protection message. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on being separate, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as a part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we cannot hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open, and you will never be left behind. Know that you are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. Now we come to the Quantum Oracle, and the Quantum Oracle is called Status Quo, and the Status Quo is a so-called cycle card. There are different suits in this deck, like consciousness, energy, intention, people, events, spirit, and cycle. And status quo is relating to staying the same. This cycle card shows a street where everything is the same. This card indicates a period of little change for you. It's advisable at this time to maintain the present energy regarding such endeavors as work, relationships, or location. There is value in allowing the momentum of your life to continue on its present path. Although the outer energy remains steady, don't lose sight of the inner work that can be percolating under the surface. The regularities of this time actually allow you to bring more balance into your thoughts and behaviors. Now is a great time to meditate, read, and socialize with people of like mind. Let yourself focus on these activities and make them a priority for now. If status quo turns up at a time when you are actually going through some significant change, this card is telling you to engage in the personal activities that will help you to maintain as much inner balance as possible. So remember, the center of your status quo is always your divine nature. Say this affirmation, Aries: I determine the emotional energy of my life. My inner strength flows through every experience. Say again, I determine the emotional energy of my life. My inner strength flows through every experience. Last time, I determine the emotional energy of my life. My inner strength flows through every experience. Last card is Wisdom of the House of Night. And out came the card Rigid. And you are supposed to ask yourself, is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? And could that wall be inside you? Now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and also of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little. If you are willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. So, that was your reading, Aries. I wish you a wonderful day, a great week ahead. Take care, and goodbye.